Midway home, bro, my stomach starts rumbling. And I'm start walking up to my door, and then it just came, bro. It fucking came, shit my pants everywhere. And I just sat there, bro, because it felt so good. It felt so bad, too.
Entertainment Podcast.
Episode 22.
23.
Oh yeah, 21. Yeah, you're right.
Or 20.
You're right.
We're 20. We can't count.
No.
Well, the last one was 19 and the first one was 19, so.
Yeah. That's why I was like, wait,
Where the fuck we at?
2 plus 3 is 9. Go ahead, George, you can do the intro.
Just 1 plus 1 is 21.
21?
Welcome to the FME podcast. Here we have Santino, Brian, and me for another day of awesomeness.
Can't get enough of George.
Can't get enough of me.
Can't get enough.
Can't
Ask
get
his
enough
wife.
of words.
She knows.
My wife knows she can't get enough of me.
It's that fluffy hef.
Yeah. She'd be like,
Roughly half on Twitter. Follow George.
yeah.
Let's get him to 100 followers.
100 followers. Can you imagine 100 people following me?
Dude.
Nah, bro, they all die. If I farted, dude, they
How you gonna set Come on.
smell-o-vision, bro.
Scratch and sniff.
Oh, man.
Shit, when you're right, you're right. Whatever.
Don't
Yeah.
follow too close to George.
My wife knows. I look at my wife and I'm like, don't go over there. I don't even got to say nothing now if I got past gas.
Isn't that the best, though, when you're close enough to, your wife or significant other that you can just be honest and just be like, dude, do not go in that bathroom.
Nah, I just let my wife walk in there. She's like, seriously, you couldn't open up a vent? And I'd be like, what?
Nope.
That was too far of a window. It only takes like 2 steps. And I'm like, God, your ass killed the toilet. And I'm like,
George, dude,
I know.
booby traps and shit.
No, it ain't no booby
Setting her
trap,
up.
bro. That's a
Booby
gas
traps.
chamber.
Ooh, booty trap.
I crack up so much, dude. I'm always like, she says I'm going to be the death of her with my gas bombs, bro. I'm just like, I don't know. I just can't help it sometimes, you know?
No, dude, sometimes you just gotta let it go.
Yeah.
My kids, dude, they'll be ripping ass too, bro, and they're like, those are your fucking kids, I swear. Like the 3-year-old Briella, dude, she'll wake up and just rip ass, bro. And she's like, are you kidding me? She's like, that's not what girls are supposed to do. I'm like, fuck it, let her go. And then like the baby too, like she'll move or something. And she'll be like, Jesus.
Start clapping.
Right.
That's my girl.
That's my girls, yeah.
It's funny that you mentioned the baby because there was one day, I was thinking 2 mornings ago, like my son Nicholas, he was playing with them in the morning, like we're getting ready for work and everything. He just looks at me and he's like lifts up his legs. He just like rips one. And I'm like, all right, I got you, son. I rip one right out. My wife just looks at me like, seriously? And my daughter, yeah. And my daughter, she does it sometimes. She lifts her leg up and just like fart. And I'm like, that's my baby.
Learning from a pro.
Yeah,
like
seriously.
All the moves and shit.
Yeah, my wife's like, there's no doubt that those are yours. I'm like, yeah, damn right. Damn right.
So how long before they start lighting them on fire?
I don't know, bro. Next month.
You ever did that? You ever did that?
I have
I've
a
always-
friend who did that. He tried to do it like outside his pants. He
Yeah.
like put the lighter up against his jeans. Like, dude, you're gonna light your fucking pants on fire, man.
No,
Did
see,
he? Did it catch, or was it just like a
His sparks didn't catch, but he did do this trick. Like he like let the fuel go in his mouth.
in his mouth and then
and just a flame, a fireball explosion from his mouth.
I've always wanted to do. Remember Robin Williams when he had all these kids. He had that, I guess that gene or something made him grow up older faster.
Oh, Jack.
Yeah, Jack.
Yeah.
So he gets that can, the coffee can, and he farts in it. That's what I want to do. I was like, oh, I smell this coffee.
Didn't they make like a fucking concoction of like noodles? And
Yeah,
like
they fucked up
mayonnaise,
shit, yeah.
gummy bears, fucking
It made him drink it.
Eat it.
Yeah.
Oh, dude. Yeah, no. Dude, my girls like when they fart, bro, she'll think it's me. Like they'll rip ass and she'll be like, "You're fucking disgusting." I'm like, "That wasn't me. That wasn't me this time. I swear." And my daughter's like, "Hee."
I'm the opposite, bro. I'm like, that was him.
Oh,
And my wife looks at me like, seriously? No, that was you. I'm like, no, that was him.
The baby looks up like, "What the fuck, dude?"
Yeah.
Your wife ever fart in front of you?
No.
No.
She says she doesn't.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Well, she does.
All girls do, dude.
Uh-huh. Leave a little
Everybody
silent ones
farts.
too, though.
And I'd be like, dude, I'd be sleeping. I'm like, you just did a drive-by, didn't you? She'd be like, no, you stupid.
You're stupid. It wasn't me.
Stupid.
She probably blames the kids too. Like, that was the baby.
Right?
Dude, the girls, sometimes, like, I walked in, Veronica was in the bathroom, bro, and we went out to eat somewhere, bro, and I remember racing home because we both had the shit. So, like, And like she wouldn't say that she had to shit, but she's like, I'm going to the bathroom first. So I'm like, nah. And that's when we had one bathroom, bro. We were in the apartment.
Oh, this guy suck.
Yeah, dude. And me being a gentleman, I was like, all right, you can go.
You being a gentleman, you shat in the sink.
No, I was going to, bro. I was close because I was telling her, like, dude, you need to hurry the fuck up, dude. And she's in there like forever, bro. And I'm just sitting there clenching and shit, like, doing bum busters, like, fuck no, dude. And I told him, like, if you don't get out, I'm shitting in the sink. And she's like, you better fucking not. And she's in there like courtesy flushing and shit.
Don't worry about the courtesy flush. Just rip ass.
And I was like, I don't give a fuck what it smells like in there. I'm like, what's taking so long? She's like, I gotta spray. It stinks. I'm like, I don't give a fuck. I was like, dude, I'm gonna shit my pants. And then she gets out. I'm like, move. And I fucking push her out of the bathroom, bro. And I'm like, struggling to get the pants down, like all hectic.
Shitting on the way down.
Oh, dude. It was one of those where it's like, it was Mayday, bro. Like, it was coming. You better get these pants down or it's fucking going everywhere. And then I go in there, bro, I just unload. You just hear all the sound. And she's like, oh my God, what the fuck? And I was like, I'm sitting there, I'm like, how didn't she make any noise, bro? Like all petite and like quiet about it. I'm just like, like Jesus Christ, man. But I think we had like Mexican or something, dude. And I remember just driving home and she's like, I gotta go to the bathroom first. And I'm like, God damn it. And we were on the 3rd floor, bro. So imagine like trudging up those stairs, like climbing a mountain and shit. And you're about to shit your pants. Yeah, dude. And I was like, okay, you can go first. And I'm like, I don't give a fuck what it smells like. Open this door. Now we have the 2 bathrooms, but dude, one bathroom was rough.
Since you're talking about a bad situation.
Oh shit.
I had one recently that just happened yesterday.
Oh God.
Bro, me and my wife went to the mall to go shopping, get Christmas shopping, get it in and out of the way. So we went to the mall, and I'm telling them, like, my stomach don't feel right. Like, it don't feel right at all. I'm like, when your stomach's fucked up.
Right.
I was like, let's go to the bathroom. Luckily, there's one around the left corner, so I go over there, and they have a sign that says, cleaning. I'm like, fuck. So I got to go all the way to the, the Chandler Mall. It's got the food court area. Yeah. And I'm over here by Wildflower, so that's like fucking journey. Yeah. So I'm like hurrying. I'm like, yo, here's my, got a coffee drink. I'm like, here's my coffee. Hold this. I got to go. I'm walking faster. I get in there and I try to get on the fall. I got the biggest stall. I'll get the handy. I couldn't close the door. The lock wasn't working. My stomach was like not waiting. No. I was like, fuck that. Go to the next one. So I jam it. I get to take off my jacket. There's no coat hanger. Usually you put a coat hanger. I'll put it on the rail. Like you think about, like, oh, I'll just fucking pull my shit down. I was like, let it go, and I was just dropping. I'm like, oh fuck, my stomach was fucking tore up. Oh. I look to the right, bro. We're at the mall early. It's 7:30 or something. Yeah. We were there fucking early. I look at the toilet paper, bro. There's like this much. This fucking much of toilet paper, bro. I'm thinking, that's all right. My stomach's all fucked up. It's gone. I'm like, there's gotta be a second roll on the top, right? Just to check, I'm like, nothing. I was like, son of a bitch. I take out the roll, I'm like rolling it, putting it right there, like, got fucking like good 4 rolls, like 4 sheets. No. I'm like, this ain't gonna be enough. I'm like, this shit's fucking tore up right here. I'm like thinking, I need to get to the other side. And but there's people in there. I don't know if I like, if this was a bad situation. Right. I don't know. I ain't about to walk out there and put my underwear, get shit stains on my underwear or some shit, bro. I was like, my stomach was fucked up. Like, I was just like, oh my God, what am I gonna do? Of course, I'm just like, gonna have to use it. The toilet seat covers? Yeah. I use that as fucking toilet paper. No. Yeah, bro, I could. I was like, my stomach.
Sandpaper though.
Dude, no, there was just smooth. It just didn't. It was not work. It's not toilet paper. It's not toilet paper, bro. That shit tears like easily. So, because I look at it like, man, this ain't gonna hold, man. Let me put this on layers. And my stomach was just fucked up. And my wife, I'm thinking like, I should text my wife, tell her to come in here. Yeah. And give me a roll. But I didn't want to text her because I'm like, do I text her? Will she come in here? Because I'm like, she won't come in here. Right. I'm like, well, will she? I don't know. I didn't feel like it. So I just waited to like, because I still hear people coming in the stall. And I'm like, I just need to go to the next one, man. Fuck it. I just need to go to the next one. And I eventually was able to get to the next one, bro. I'm like, my pants are hanging down. I go to the next stall.
Did you waddle at your ankles?
Yeah, I did, bro. Like, I waddled to the next side. And then I see this fucking, like, I finally figure out you gotta jimmy that fucking door. You gotta pull the lock and then slide it. Okay. Because it was fucked up. Like, I'm assuming somebody tried to open it and then bent it. That's the only way you can lock it. So then, I'm like, I look in there, fucking brand new motherfucking roll of toilet paper. I'm like, how's there a brand new roll of toilet paper on this side, and
They
over
forgot
here,
the big one.
yeah, and this is they had this little small ass fucking roll.
Jesus Christ.
Dude, my stomach.
That is fucking hilarious.
My wife, she knew how I was traumatized because I was just like,
You walked out like, just, I don't want to talk about it.
yeah, pretty much, you know. She was like, the fuck happened? I've been like here for half an hour. She's like, these old people who are walking around the mall, they've already passed by me 3 times. They're probably thinking I'm waiting for some guy, and he stood me up. I'm looking at her like, I don't give a fuck about your problem. That's menial. I'm like, I just had a fucking disaster. Like, my stomach was destroyed.
You have no idea what I just went through.
Yeah, seriously. And I'm just like, I told her, I'm like, dude, there's like this much toilet paper. And she started fucking laughing. She was just like, her eyes are tearing. Her stomach's hurting. She's just laughing. You know, like, I'm just looking at her like, straight face, bro. I was like, this isn't funny.
Oh my
I'm like,
God.
how does this shit happen to you? Because it happened to me one time. I was at Ross. Luckily, I had my phone. I texted my sister because I know my sister's down. She got my back.
Right.
I'm like, yo, there's no fucking TP in this fucking bathroom.
Christ.
And I didn't know she sent me a text back, but I guess she told the dude. But I did the same thing there too. I was like,
Yeah, you
I
gotta
was
go.
like, fuck it, bro.
recon,
But I mean, but this one wasn't as bad though. You know, like, this one was fucking worse, bro. I told her, I'm like, I was getting desperate. I was even thinking about taking my underwear off and fucking just wipe that shit all the way and then cover it up and then finish up. And I'll tell her, I'm like, I'm gonna leave that fucking dirty underwear in that fucking toilet roll, and then I was gonna leave a note. Next time, bitch, refill the fucking toilet paper.
Damn.
No, that's what my mind was coming to.
Yeah.
But I'm like, at the same time, I don't want to be that nasty fucker that does that.
Right.
But I was kind of pissed. I was like, how's there no fucking toilet paper, bro?
Jesus Christ. Oof.
Also, but that was like
Dude, that is a legit emergency.
yeah, dude.
That is an
My stomach was
emergency.
fucked up, and there's no toilet paper, and I'm just like, dude, why? And I was trying to think, what the fuck did I eat?
Yeah,
And, you know-
you must have ate some, dude.
And my wife's like, was it those? Because we went to QT, and I'm like, I got the mocha. It's like I don't know, something mighty mocha. But I didn't even drink it yet.
Coffee drink?
Yeah, but I didn't even drink it yet because it was still fucking hot. And I'm like, was it the rollers that I got? I'm like, no, it's all fucking up my stomach. And I told her, I'm like, fucking Chinese food from the night before. It was
Always.
because I go, it was the Chinese from the night before. Not only it was like fried chicken, but it had the jalapenos, diced up jalapenos in there. I go,
Delicious.
that's what it was. It came
Yeah.
back the next day, and my stomach was just like, and I had a NOS that morning because I barely got maybe like 2 hours, 3 hours of sleep. This was my game night, bro. I had to play some
Game night.
Yeah, bro. I had to get some gaming in.
Yeah.
But like, my stomach was fucked up.
Oof. That's the worst.
I don't even think I played gaming that. I thought about playing the game. I just stayed up late. But either way, my stomach was fucked up. That
You know the worst thing is like when you have to shit so bad, bro, and it's like you're almost home, and like it's like you just can't stop it, bro. It's like something mentally, like when you're far away from home and you're driving or something, like okay, I'll hold it. But then it's like as soon as you turn down your street, your stomach's like, we're almost home. I know we're almost home. It's time to start going. And then by the time you get to the door, you're fucking fidgeting with your keys and shit. Like, oh fuck, dude, it's coming. But the whole way home, you're like, I'm fine. And then like as soon as your mind knows like you're almost home, it's time to release. And your body's like, okay, evacuate. And you're just like, no, not yet.
Wait, hold it.
I do that one time. I worked at Denny's, bro, and I had a buffalo chicken melt, bro, and it's a chicken sandwich with the buffalo sauce on there. And I ate it right before I got off, and then I got off and I had to walk home. And it's probably about a good 10, 12 blocks. And I'm walking home, it's like 9, 10 o'clock at night. And then midway home, bro, my stomach starts rumbling. And I'm like, fuck, dude. And then like, I'm like, okay, I'll just hold it. I'm like walking fast as fuck now. I'm like power walking at this point, dude. And then I start jogging because I'm like, I gotta get fucking home. Dude. I'm gonna shit my pants, bro. And then like, it's hot. It's summertime, right? So I'm sweating, dude. I'm like trying to clean. I had to stop every couple feet, dude. Like, oh God, no. And I'm like, okay, I'm good. And then you get a little gurgle, and you're like, okay, I'm good for a little bit longer. And then I turn my street, bro, and I'm start walking up to my door, and then it just came, bro. It fucking came, shit my pants everywhere, bro. Everywhere, like all my fucking work pants, bro. Like and like it got to a point where as soon as I put the key in the door, like,
oh,
Damn.
and I was like, oh. And I just sat there, bro, because it felt so good, but it felt so bad too. You know what I mean? Like,
all that pressure buildup.
oh,
That
dude.
reminds me of these like videos you see online, like people like shit their pants, the shit comes out the leg, and they try to like kick it underneath the aisle. And
Yeah, you see like on the mall and shit, like,
Yeah.
oh, dude. Like people try to hide it, like, wasn't me.
When I
That
worked,
story brought back a memory when I was a teenager, like starting to I tried skateboarding when I was young, maybe like 12, 13, some shit like that. We were skateboarding at this elementary school, and it was like Saturday or Sunday, so everything was closed, everything was shut down. I needed to shit like mad, and there was nowhere anywhere. This is the middle of the suburbs, so there's nowhere to shit. So everyone, all the guys, they're just like, go shit, go find a corner, go shit in the corner or some shit.
That's the best advice.
So
Here's a few leaves, bro.
And like, of course,
over there.
You're at the elementary school. You try to find like an open bathroom stall or some shit. They're all closed.
Right.
So like, finally, that's like, fuck it, fine, okay. So I like go around the corner and find like one of those little halfway, like they got the plant and shit in it, plant or some shit.
Yeah.
And like I like sit in the corner and like shit in the middle of the thing. It was disgusting.
Hey y'all, Smokey taking a shit.
Yeah. The first thing that come to mind. Hey, Smokey, what are you doing? Nothing.
I didn't even have anything to wipe with. I think it just went like shitty pants or whatever.
You just pulled them back up. You're just like, fuck
I
it.
had no choice. I was like, hey, I had to shit then. They had no fucking bathrooms open, so I'm sorry, elementary school when I was a child.
Probably grew a fucking a fresh ass bush, bro. Fertilized and shit. Like, damn, this bush looks better than all the other ones. What the fuck do we do?
I bet they fucking closed some shit down after that. I'm sure. Not to keep dragging on, but another that closed bathroom thing reminded me like. About 2 years ago, I went to like the Asian market, and they had the bathroom closed. I needed to pee like mad, but it wasn't just that the bathroom was closed. That shit was taped the fuck over with this like there's a walkway, a little gateway door. I don't know what you call it, and then like the doors inside, right? Mm-hmm. They had the entire gateway just like fucking taped over, like completely closed. Like, hey, take so some bad shit happened there. So I tried to go find their other bathroom, and like there's a janitor broom there. Broom, mop bucket, whatever there. So that's their sign, like, hey, where's your clean? But this guy's walking out as, like, I'm getting there. So I'm like, okay, fine, it's cool. And I get in there, there's this lady mopping, and, like, I had to pee like bad. So I, like, started going towards the thing, and she's like, uh-oh. And, like, she starts ducking around the corner, like, while I'm, like, thinking about it. And, like, I freeze when I get to the urinal. I'm like, no, I can't fucking do this. I walked out of the fucking market. I went all the way back to my car. I drove the fuck out. And I'm like, that was embarrassing as fuck. That was embarrassing as fuck. And plus, it might have been sexual harassment or some shit. I don't know.
Not if she liked it.
She didn't look like she liked it. She was like, oh my god, this guy for fucking real.
She's like, oh, finally.
And I haven't been back there since.
I don't know. I've gone to a woman's bathroom just to take. I'm like, dude, if it's occupied and I gotta go, dude, it's there or the wall. And I'm like, if I gotta take a piss,
I have too, but like it wasn't like an occupied situation. It's since they had the men's bathroom closed. So like I like knocked all careful, like hello, is anyone then in there? It's not like just a one bathroom or one toilet bathroom. It's like there's fucking rows and shit.
I'm
like,
not a creeper, I swear.
Hello, I'm sorry. Like, I'm all careful.
You should just let your hair out.
Yeah, dude. Hey.
I was super worried, and luckily no one came in the time I was in. But I was like, fucking scared as shit. I was like, oh god.
Oh, it's nerve wracking, bro. I was at a Colorado Rockies game in Denver, bro, and I went to the girls' bathroom on accident. I didn't realize because there was no sign. I couldn't see any signs. Maybe I just overlooked it.
Except for all those stalls in there. There's no stalls at all.
I shut the stall. I'm taking a shit, bro, and next thing I hear like girls' voices and they're getting ready and shit in the mirror. I'm like, what the fuck? And I look down and I see all these girls in there. I'm like, why are they? Oh my god, dude. Fuck. So I had to wait there until nobody was there, bro, and make a quick exit. Like I was in there for like 25 minutes. I come back like, where the fuck did you go? And
did you fucking bomb that place?
Oh, dude, bad. I'm talking like beer, ballpark food, fucking nachos, popcorn, dude. It was all in my stomach, and I was like,
it wasn't in your stomach after that.
oh, nothing was in my stomach, bro. And then like, what's weird is like, as soon as I realized it was a girl's bathroom, I like had to stop. You know what I mean? Because they're just letting loose and shit, and then you realize you're like, oh fuck. You know, I'm like, so I'm sitting like, can't go yet. Gotta wait. I don't want them to hear me, bro. I was like, I don't want to cause a scene and shit. I was like, I'm fucking making noise. So then I picked my feet up because I had these fucking guy shoes on, size 13s and shit. So I picked my feet up and shit so they wouldn't see like looking.
They're all just thinking like, that's one big bitch in there. Like, they let Olga or Bertha in here.
Like fucking Mrs. Doubtfire, bro. I'm in there like, fuck. Like, Becky, is that you? Yeah. It was awkward as fuck, dude. No, I did that, and then when I worked at Circle K over the nights, bro, our bathroom went down. They had to get plumbing and shit in there. So then they brought in a porta potty, and I used to work third shift. So you're talking like on the side of a fucking Circle K at like 3 a.m. They want you to go in this fucking porta potty to go to the bathroom, bro. I was like, I'll hold that shit, dude. Fuck that. I walked in there one time. I saw a fucking crack fiend dude shooting up on the side of the wall. I went behind him. I'm like, what the fuck is? I'm like, fuck that, dude. I'm gonna go in there and end up sitting on a needle or something. You know? I was like, nah. Mm-mm. And then they come in like, can I use your bathroom? I'm like, it's a porta potty outside. Like, oh really? I'm like, yeah. And then like, they had a key for it, like a lock, like a fucking master lock that went around the door, and you had to unlock it, ghetto as fuck. And I'm like, okay, yeah, you can use the bathroom. And then you have crack whores and shit going in there, like trying to sleep. You know, they go like, oh, can I use your bathroom? Like an hour later, you go out there, like, you all right? Knock on the door, and they come out like all, like, oh, like you just woke up and shit. You're like, get the fuck out of here, dude.
How the fuck are you sleeping that, dude?
Dude, crackheads can sleep anywhere.
Yeah.
They can sleep anywhere, dude. When I used to work at U-Haul, there we had storage units, and then you'd find them out there. Or like if you left the back of the trucks or vans open, you'd find them in there sleeping and shit in the mornings. Like you'd wake up and like pound that, and then you open up the back and some dudes are, using the fucking U-Haul blankets and shit for like coverage. And I'm like, dude, get the fuck out of here, bro. Yeah. Can't fuck with bums, dude. Can't fuck with bums.
They're the true survivors.
Dude,
Surprised they didn't take the blanket.
Yeah.
I know U-Haul charges for the fucking blankets.
Oh, fuck yeah, like an arm and leg.
Yeah,
dude. Like,
they have zip ties on their shit. Like,
Yeah.
as soon as you break it, they were like, oh, we're going to charge you. They have a dolly in there.
Yep.
If you break that zip tie from the dolly, they charge you. I'm like,
oh, yeah.
and then they put it in there. So it's taking up space, but it's also like, oh, well, if you need this dolly, just know we're going to charge you for it.
Yeah. Yeah, I had some people argue, like, we didn't even use it. We just had to use it for it was taking up an awkward space, or we had to fit something. And they're like, oh, well, you broke the fucking green strap. And I'm like, dude, at this point, why didn't people catch on and just get a whole fucking shit ton of green straps and just fucking reattach it?
Mm-hmm.
It's like, there's no code or nothing on it. It's just a green strap.
Well, I noticed the U-Haul that we had like numbers on it.
Yeah, and they don't mean nothing.
No, they're just there to divide
Make
you.
you think that there is.
Yeah.
Nah. We go in there like, oh, green strap. Nah, they didn't use it.
Helpful
tip for out there.
Who's going to think, oh, just get the replacement screen straps?
No one.
Who's going to think about that?
Especially
I would,
at that
especially
point.
if they charge you like $15,
Yeah.
$30 for a fucking dolly,
Yeah, I think
bro.
if you use the blankets and the dolly, I think it's like $40.
Because there's when I was helping
Jesus.
my I guess my brother-in-law like move, and we didn't have a dolly, and I'm looking at the dolly right here. I'm like, fuck, now they're gonna charge you for that. So we're all carrying this grill. Like I'm like, oh, it'd be nice to have a dolly, but I'm like, do I want to pay $30 just to move this shit? No.
And nowadays you can go to U-Haul and they'll recommend moving companies and shit, like the college kids or whatnot. And I'm like, dude, just go drive by fucking the Home Depot on Arizona Avenue, bro.
Pick up a few Mexicans.
Fucking, I got a case of Corona and $20. Who wants it? Oh,
Damn.
I'll do it.
Did you say Arizona Avenue?
Hmm?
You say Arizona
Yeah.
Avenue?
Yeah.
No. Did you
Arizona
see how
Avenue.
nice it looks now?
Where?
Arizona Avenue?
Downtown Chandler?
Yeah.
Yeah. They got that big fucking light up screen right there on Chandler.
In Arizona?
Yeah.
It opens in December
Bright as
19th.
fuck at night, dude. Like,
Yeah.
you drive by, like, Jesus Christ. Like, that's going to cause more accidents.
It's called the Brewflix or something? Brewflix?
Really?
Yeah, it opens up on the 19th this month.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Yeah.
What is it, like a movie?
It's a movie theater / brewing company. You can eat there too and drink.
Ah, that's nice.
Damn.
They
Yeah.
needed something like that right there.
Yeah.
Like, downtown Chandler was always cool, but it was kind of low key, like, like an older crowd kind of went there. But that movie with the brewery in it, damn. It's like the best of two worlds. Go see the new movie, get some craft beer. I'm
I
down.
don't think we should go there one day.
We should. We can double date.
Right?
Do it, bro.
Let's take Santino.
My
Let's
girl
go watch Creed 2.
My girl needs friends, bro.
My wife doesn't have no friends, bro. I ask her, I'm like, where's your friends at? Like, do you want to hang out with somebody? Because I feel bad that I come out with you guys. And I'm like, where's your friends? It's like, she has like, nah. It's like whoever she does have friends, she's just like, nah. I'm like, but either they live too far or something.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
Bring her with you next time. Get a babysitter.
I'll bring her with
We'll
me.
pay for the babysitter.
Yeah.
I'll pitch in $20.
She's
We
my.
can have her and Veronica and Santino do a podcast and see what the fuck
Dude, that'd be
comes up.
interesting.
Only.
A girls' night.
Uh-huh.
Just fucking with you.
Only if we get our hair did.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
dude.
And my
Get some
nails.
braid and shit.
Yeah.
Oh my
Come back and be like, yeah, hi.
Dude, my hair's all fucked up. It's annoying to braid.
Dude, they'll get you right, bro. They'll get you permed.
Wow,
up.
they'll start off with putting coconut oil in your hair, and then some baby oil, and then like I don't know
I'm
what
like,
else.
damn, Santino, what the fuck,
Oh.
bro? I'm like, yeah, look at my hair, girl.
I mean, my hair was fabulous, but now The more fabulous.
Ooh, with the fucking swipe, bro.
I know. You need to add that hair whip in there. I whip my hair.
Like troll.
I can only imagine what our wives would talk about.
Oh, dude, I'm scared, bro.
I don't know what the hell they would talk
I would
about.
listen though. I'd be like,
Well, I would listen. I'd be like curious. It'd be great though. Have them do the podcast. I mean, you can go play Smash.
right. Like, okay, guys, put our headphones in or something. We're not listening.
Right. It'd
We're
be-
just sitting here and yelling across from there, and then
I think the first thing they'll start bitching about what we don't do.
oh, for sure.
My wife already asked if she is there. When's there an exchange for a husband? I'm like,
Damn.
nah. You get what you pay for. You're stuck. You got what you got. I'm like, I remember we were talking about it earlier today. She's like, oh, for Christmas, I want my husband to do something. I'm like, I do something. I'm like, I do whatever I want to do.
Yeah, non-awkward exit.
Yeah. Brian's got an early out tonight, so he's got to go to work.
You guys play well, kids. Okay.
Indeed.
All right.
We're just gonna sit here and fondle each other's balls. No worries.
Yeah.
Make sure the video's on.
Jingle all the way. Santino's balls flows this way.
Promise we're not gay.
All right, so let's
And Brian's nose is red. Who knows from what he
see
did.
this guy out real quick. All right, Brian had to go. We're still here. I'm a little tipsy from a little too much of the sauce,
As he just spilled some on the table. Party foul.
Party foul, but it's on the notebook where I'm keeping notes, so Whoops.
I'll drink with Santino. I have my little shot of Jaeger here.
Cheers, mate. I was pouring that shit, and I was looking at it from the top down, so I thought, oh, this will be fine. George is over here looking like, dude, that's a lot of fucking alcohol. And I
like,
look again, it's like, that's a lot of fucking
like
alcohol.
half the cup, man. I was like, damn.
I mean, I downed it, but then again, that's why I'm a little flipsy, a little tipsy, a little mipsy.
No, well, the good thing is you don't have to drive home.
Yeah, we'll keep you here for a little bit. Make sure you drive safe and whatnot.
Yeah, we'll be good. We'll be good. Gotta be on the safe side. I ain't trying to be one of those crazy ass fucking DUI drivers.
There's
too many of those motherfuckers out there, man. A lot of them think.
it's too like you hear stories from like the old guys like, yeah, you used to drive home drunk, get pulled over and they say, hey, whatever, and they just go home. But there's too many cars on the road now. You can't drink drunk.
I don't know. Me,
drive.
dude, personally, it's like if you're gonna be drinking and you're drinking heavily, just stay your ass there.
Yeah.
Dude, we're in this day and age. We can call a fucking Uber, bro.
Yeah,
like
Uber's going to be like, $20-$30 like for an Uber
Even
home, but at the same time, it's going to be a lot cheaper than like, oh boy, fucking what? I had a friend who got caught drunk driving and he had to get the breathalyzer and go to classes and shit for a while. He ended up going to jail for a while too, but he had to like, I don't know what it's called, but he had his managers write a letter like, hey, I need the guy to come to work, so they let him out for work so he could just go to work, and then he had to go home, back to jail.
Yeah.
So
my thing,
it's definitely cheaper to just go with Uber.
Just the whole thought
Or,
process of
Lyft, whatever.
even if not Lyft or even if my conscience or thought of the whole drinking and people and driving and shit is like, dude, it's not about you making it home or how skilled you think you are or the consequences. You're like, oh fuck it, I'll pay for it. It's the fact that if you're drinking, it's like every story you hear, the fucking drunk survives and the person they hit doesn't. I'm not about to have that kind of fucking conscience on me. I'm like, I just took someone's life away. Besides, I have kids. I'm like,
Yeah, you have people to take care of. And
yeah, and I'm like,
responsibility.
do you really want to be that asshole that did that shit? I'm like, fuck that. I don't know. Maybe I just got too much sense to even think about like, oh, I'm gonna drink a shit ton and drive. I'm like, no. I'm like, here, obviously you got to drink with you guys on the sessions, but it's like very little minute.
Yeah, like.
But obviously I stay here for a bit. So we here for a few sessions or whatever, long
your
hours.
tolerance is a little higher, like me. I can have like 2 shots and be like, hey, everybody. And you have 2 shots, like, hey, how's it going? Hello.
Yeah.
Hi.
But still, that's not my excuse of like, hey, I'm gonna drink till my limit or whatever. And I'm like, oh, I think I can drive now. I'm not gonna do that. I personally seen it and I like heard stories. I've read stories and no, I just couldn't do that. But
Yeah, I've driven with a lot of like drunk drivers or people who like go as far as say like, oh, I drive better drunk, or like I'm a really good drunk driver. It's not worth it.
man, my thing is like, how the fuck do you know you drive better drunk? I'm like, your judgment factor really is not there.
I had back in the day an aunt who she did kind of drive better drunk, but at the same time there's like it's like a middle area, like okay, sober, and then like a little bit of good area between, like a little tipsy, and after that it was fucked up. We drove down to the res, and she was just like going wild, and my cousin's like, hey, chill out, calm down, pull over, let me drive, and she's just driving wild. And you know how it is driving on the interstates where like there's like a 2-lane road,
yeah,
going one way from the other, no one ever there. It's just wild, just go whatever. But
man, driving through the res, I know there's so many potholes at the res, bro. I'm like,
potholes?
Hey, yeah, dude.
Like especially between I want to say Casa Grande and Cells. There's like side streets with potholes that have been there for like 10 years.
Nobody fixes them. Well, I mean, everybody who goes through the res drives trucks anyways. Back in the day, I had a car, and I'm like, of my Mustang, I'm like, I can't be driving my fucking Mustang through these potholes.
I remember that Mustang.
Yeah, tiny ass Mustang. Yep. Your knees would be touching the dashboard.
I remember that. I remember. What was it? Your sister messed up the chair instead of it being a regular.
Yes.
Chair? It was like all the way.
She
fucking
broke
back.
it. She broke my fucking chair.
You, like, had to hug the steering wheel and kind of drive it like.
Yeah,
up close.
it was like annoying because I'm like. Because she broke this, I don't know, she put her weight on it and snapped the bolt until I got like a fucking crate and I was able to like push it up where it keeps me straight up. But
I remember that.
That was fucking annoying.
You give me a few rides in that car because my vehicle history isn't great.
Yeah. Good times though.
Good car,
good times. I love that Mustang. I cried. My wife made fun of me for that because when this lady bought a new car and I guess she couldn't see out of it or whatever and she totaled my car. It was pretty sad times, especially as a Mustang fan that I am, and that was my first Mustang. I was like, I'm gonna keep this sucker. As soon as like I made more money, I was gonna restore it and get it back up to par, like brand new. Because I was gonna keep it. I was gonna put a new motor in it, new tranny, suspension, keep it straight. It was running. I just wanted to keep that Mustang because it was my first car. You kind of appreciate the first car you get.
Yeah.
So it was one of my first cars I earned with my hard-earned money, and you work hard, and you're like, this is my Mustang. I'm gonna keep it. And that lady just like wrecked it, and I wasn't able to salvage it or anything. Man. I know, like I remember driving one day, and I was taking my wife to work, and on the right side or on the left side there's like a piece that just like kind of like fell off, and I look in the rearview mirror and like my tears came down, and my wife's like, she starts laughing because she thinks it's funny, but she knows it's not funny.
I mean, it's like emotional.
Yeah, I was like,
it's important.
My car. Oh, no. And I was just like, I was depressed. I was like, damn it. And now I got the Jeep.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I guess I'm.
Jeep. I've been there before.
We've got to be a family, man, I guess.
Yeah.
Now I feel like I need a bigger car because my sisters and whatnot, they all like, hey, I want to ride with you, but they can't fit in the middle. So I did have a van at one time. It was a nice van.
Really? Nice.
It was a Pacifica, had all the gadgets and whatever with it. I just met people driving vans. I'm like, never drive a van. But when I got in it, I was like, changes your whole perspective on them, bro. Like, it was, like, super roomy.
Yeah.
For a big dude like me, there was, like, a whole lot of room.
Yeah, for sure. And you can fit everybody in there, too. Yeah. I've been in a lot of vans. And,
yeah.
They're very nice, but at the same time, there's a world of difference. Like, hey, Mustang, you're a single guy, whatever. And you got a lot of people to take care of. Family van.
Mm-hmm. So now I kind of want to get a van, but then I'm like,
yeah.
Yeah. Now I'm like, no.
You're getting close to the family limit. Well, right now you're at family 4-pack, right?
Yeah, family 4-pack. I don't know if I want anymore. Well, I know I don't want anymore. My time is very limited.
Well, we had a couple guys, in the crew. We had Matt who didn't show 2 episodes ago. Mr. Brian, he had his done. It's your time.
It's my turn.
Yep.
Gotta get that 600.
Get the cut. Get the...
Right?
Just, let them take that sword and cut you in the balls or however vasectomies work. I don't know.
I don't know. It's a scary thought.
Whoops. Trying to be subtle, but not subtle.
I know. It's kind of a scary thought thinking about it. But hey, Brian did it. I could do it. Just need to come up with that money and pay for it.
Yeah.
The way I look at it is like $600 or 20 years with paying all this other shit. Because, diapers, clothes, and all that shit adds up.
Oh, absolutely.
It's crazy.
At the same time, when you have, immediate expenses and plus you have kids, $600 is a lot of money immediately.
Yeah.
And it's hard,
But it's worth it at the end, though.
Yeah.
Oh, no, that's my point of view.
Yeah.
I think the boss is wearing off, man. I need another one. I do have another
more
one.
in there?
I do have one more in there.
Go grab it real
I do.
quick.
Nah, I'm good, man. I'll deal with it later.
Can we get you a coffee?
Nah, we don't need your coffee. Stop being a pussy, George.
I mean, I'm just feeling like the smooth lowness from all the alcohol.
The alcohol. Well, now that Brian's gone, I guess we can talk about something else exciting. Oh, one thing I wanted to talk.
Are we doing Nerdcast 4?
No, I know, right? We should do Nerdcast 4. But no,
Nerdcast.
Bro, you know you shared that Crash Team Racing link?
Yeah.
The nitrous fuel.
Did your heart feel?
I felt it, bro. I was like, fuck yeah. Dude, I can't wait till that game comes out. Like I told you, like I was saying, my house is going to be lit. I have like so many, I already have like 3 Xboxes in there. I'm just going to be like, all right, we're all playing. No excuses. We're playing this game.
I didn't actually watch the trailer. Is it on Xbox?
Well, yeah, it's also
Nice.
on Xbox and PS4. That's what I was like, because Crash Bandicoot was like a Sony. For a while, I thought it was their mascot.
Yeah,
But I guess
it
now
kind of
it's
was at the time.
yeah, but now it's Kratos.
I don't know if Sony has a mascot.
Or would it be the robot? The 3D the virtual reality robot.
I'd go as far to say as Sony and Xbox don't really have mascots. Well,
Well, I mean, because
Xbox kind of has a Master Chief.
yeah, Master Chief. And it's like
But
I feel
what
like
was the last Halo game?
like 3-4 years ago. They're coming out with another one. It's Halo Infinite.
Halo Infinite.
Yeah.
I guess it makes sense. Like, it's hard to have the mascot mentality of like the 90s where like, oh, here's Mario, here's Sonic, and like similar characters Crash for the PS1. But these days, it's like, hey, there's just a bunch of guys on the system. It's, about what good games are on the system. That's what kind of sells the systems now. As we mentioned on another episode, like the tech specs kind of sells some of these systems.
Yeah. Did you know Soldier Boy made a system?
He didn't make the system. He was...
Oh, well, he didn't make it. He ripped it off.
He
He ripped it off from China.
He took the system that was already cheap and then resold it for a more expensive price. But
Yeah, $150.
by the time this airs, this isn't kind of old news. But yeah, like the original was like, what, $30, $50? And then he resold it for like $200 or some crazy shit.
Yeah, he says, I forget what he calls it.
The Soldier system.
Nah, it was like X100 or something, or 150. But I just laughed at it because when they played it, I saw like a little review of it. All it is basically like a Raspberry Pi, with loaded ROMs and shit. I'm just like...
I don't remember what YouTube video I was watching, but like it still has the RGB on it instead of HDMI.
It did. No, it has both.
Oh, really?
It does. I was laughing my fucking ass off. It's got like a 10 volt, whatever, something battery charger, like you connector on it. Next to it, yeah, it's the RGB. I was like... Are you fucking kidding me, dude?
RGB from 2 systems?
Yeah, like, I was like, what the?
Buy a special adapter for PS3, I think?
Yeah, and then now there's like, and then next to it, there's like an HDMI, and then next to that is an SD card slot. And I'm like, dude, like, what is this garbage? And he was all talking about hype shit, like, I'm going to come out with my better system, it's going to have the latest games. And it was just this crap shit that he came out with. I'm like...
So remember, go buy the Soldier system, the Soldier whatever, the Soldier gift card. All great. All wonderful.
I just couldn't believe that guy when he sold that. I was selling that advertising. I'm like, this guy is stupid as fuck.
Yeah.
I was like, but anyways, the Crash Team Racing though.
Crash Team Racing.
It's gonna be fucking awesome.
It's gonna be awesome.
I mean,
when did it come out? Did they have a release date on it? Or did they
it's
just
coming out
announce
next
it?
year. I think.
Okay.
I just know. I want to say March.
March.
I'm not too sure. I just know I gotta buy like 2 copies so I can have like 8 people playing. I mean, because it's being that I already have like Xboxes, it's something I can do.
Yeah.
As far as like the Switch, I gotta buy 2 of those consoles if I want to have like 8 people play.
I think you can just have 8 people playing like on, for example, Smash. I think you can have 8 people playing on one system.
Yeah.
I'm not 100% sure. Oh,
With Mario Kart, I think Mario Kart is only like 4 people.
Or still 4 people. Like you know how it is. It's hard to get 4 people together. Like
Yeah.
we had 4 people together once or twice.
Well, see, with me in the racing game, like it's for me and my fam, like it's easier for them to play racing game because these racing games are a little easier to pick up on,
for sure.
and fighting games, people are like, I don't know.
Yeah, like it was like regular fighting games. I have no fucking clue. Like Street Fighter, going so far to say like Soul Calibur, Mortal Kombat, stuff like that. it's beyond me. Smash Brothers, where you're just hitting somebody until they go away.
Yeah.
That's interesting. I can get my hands on that. Plus, like
all the items like they throw on the screen are just support. It's crazy on that game.
I still suck at Smash though.
I suck at it.
Yeah.
But I just find it fun though.
Yeah, it's really fun.
Nah.
We delayed recording this episode because we were all playing Smash.
Yeah.
It was great.
You can see me get Snake Eyes.
He unlocked Snake from you. It was great.
Snake. Yeah. I just couldn't get the other guy, Gandalf. Gandalf. Jerk.
Gandalf.
Beat my ass.
Gandalf for Smash, you guys know.
Yeah.
They've announced the next DLC by now, I'm sure.
Right. Can you imagine if they had the Hobbit's character? He's going to be the character Hobbit in there.
I don't remember his name. Hobbit.
They throw Harry Potter in there. That'd be fucking hilarious.
Harry Potter?
That'd be interesting. Do you think they'll put Sonic in this one?
There's Sonic in it right now.
Oh, is he in that one?
I haven't unlocked, actually.
Oh, okay.
I lost him 2 or 3 times. The way Smash Ultimate works, basically, sometimes to unlock new characters, randomly a new challenger approaches, and you have to beat him in a one-on-one fight to unlock the character. And I've lost to Sonic like 3 or 4 times before finally unlocking him.
I didn't even see Sonic. I didn't even think about it.
Well, I mean,
I should look at the roster again. There's so many of them in there.
Yeah, well, right now there's 75 characters. Right now when we're recording, I haven't even unlocked them yet. But there's so many characters, and there's so many. It's just really, it's cool. It's fun.
Oh. I haven't really never really played Persona. So what is Joker all about, anyways?
Joker's the protagonist or the main character of Persona 5. Like a lot of these Shin Megami Tensei games, he's kind of like Chrono Trigger or similar old school RPGs. Mm-hmm. He's the silent protagonist. He in the game he wears a trench coat with a mask, and in battle he summons personas, which are kind of like JoJo Bizarre's Adventure stands, but he can summon multiple of them. So essentially, he's beating up dudes with crazy spirit fighters. Or that's what I imagine what they're going to do in Smash.
It's funny because when I first saw him, it reminded me of like Sailor Moon, the Tuxedo Man.
I can see that actually, yeah.
Because I was looking at him like, reminds me of the Tuxedo Man he doesn't have the rose to throw out or something. I don't know, it was kind of weird for me when I saw him, but I was like, I should take an interest in this Persona game.
Persona 5 is amazing. The music is amazing. Play 2 seconds of the music now. But the game is great. It's a Shin Megami Tensei series RPG, so it's a Japanese RPG, but was crazy, almost Pokemon-like aspect of it with collecting various monsters. They're called demons, or and in Persona they're personas, different monsters essentially that you can summon to do special attacks against enemies. I don't know how they're going to do it in the game.
Kind of maybe like they're going to do it as Pokemon Trainer. Maybe you can switch through and choose your...
maybe. That'd be kind of cool, actually.
Right. That's what I'm thinking. I can think of because when you play Pokemon Trainer, you choose Squirtle.
Oh, yeah.
And then you switch out with freaking Charizard, and I'm like, what, I thought you were just Squirtle. What the fuck happened here?
But at the same time, Squirtle, I want to just play only Squirtle because he's fun, he's cute. But at the same time, Squirtle, you hit side B, and you fly off the fucking screen if you miss your enemy.
Squirtle, I have to say, is probably one of my favorite Pokemon.
Absolutely.
His
evolution tree, Wartortle, Blastoise.
Yeah, Blastoise.
Great. Wonderful.
I'm like, what's better than having 2 giant-ass cannons come out of your shell?
Yeah.
I thought it was fucking awesome.
I don't know about you, but turtles, they're cool, but Squirtle, wonderful.
Have you seen the one where they do all the Squirtles and then make them into Ninja Turtles?
No, that's great. Is that an online art or something?
Well, yeah, it was just some online art. They just made them into Ninja Turtles. I'm like, that's pretty dope. I was like, yeah, I like Squirtle like that.
That's cool. That's cool as hell. I can see that. I just remember from the old Pokemon cartoon, Squirtles and Wartortles or whatever, but there's the one Squirtle with the cool glasses. You can tell he's the leader.
Is it when they were the fire department, when they were the fire truck?
Oh man,
I do know which glasses you're talking about, but I think that's when the episode because they were being rebels and
I think he was a gang leader or some shit, and I think they eventually did do a fire department or something like that at the end of the episode. It's been like 20 years since Pokemon.
Yeah, seriously.
Excuse me, sorry.
Letting it all out, huh? Burping it.
Burp.
Burp.
Burp, yeah.
You should use the alphabet. That's as far as you got.
You want me to burp the alphabet?
Yeah.
Nope.
No, yeah, I can't do it either. Sorry, we'll save face and not try it.
Anyways. Sorry for the weird burp in your ears, but, whatever. It happens. I don't just want to go back and play Smash right now.
That's what I was thinking. I was like, I want to play some more Smash. Just thinking about it, I'm like, I want to play. I like playing Mac.
Mac?
Just because he's a boxer. I like the whole aspect of being the boxer character. Just like when I play Street Fighter 4 or 5 or any kind of Street Fighter. Well, I forget, Street Fighter Third Strike or something like that. Where they used to have but Dudley. I used to like Dudley playing as a Street Fighter character. Yeah, he's just another.
Seen that one guy.
Yeah, he's just like a boxer, but he's like. He wears like a nice vest. He's just like all fitted, but like it's like a rose. He can throw it at you, and he's just like a boxer. Though he's pretty bad. I don't know. Me and boxing characters, I don't know why I have like a thing for them. I like them.
Like it beats shit out of somebody with fists.
Yeah, I don't know. I just like that. I don't know. Maybe the whole close combat is just. I like the whole. Let me get in there.
Yeah.
So I like Mac, and then I just like so far I like Mac and Ryu in there.
Yeah.
Just because Ryu's like my old school Street Fighter days. But I need to play some more people though. There's so many people on that roster. I just need to.
So many people.
I don't know. I saw you play as like Pikachu with the mask, like wrestler kind of deal. It reminds me of Lucha Libre. It's like, oh look, it's a Nacho Libre Pikachu.
Seeing that, the Lucha Libre, it reminded me of that old cartoon from like the early 2000s.
Ultimate Muscle.
Ultimate Muscle.
Yeah.
No,
Oh.
but that too. It reminded me of like that pinball. I don't remember what it was called, but like the main character, he was like this pinball wrestler. It's far more cartoonish than Ultimate Muscle. But he was this pinball wrestler, and his special move was he'd like bounce around the screen like a pinball. It was really cool. It was like early 2000s cartoons, not anime or anything like that.
Oh. I used to have Ultimate Muscle on the GameCube. It was like a fun game. Like I played it for hours. Me and my buddy played it, and I just love that show. I'm like, I think they still continue something of it. I don't know if it's like a different version, but I haven't looked into it. But like, I just know Ultimate Muscle was like pretty badass when I watched it when I was back in the day. So I was like, I had to get it for GameCube and play it. It's like, yeah.
I remember on that show, like I tried to keep up with it, but at the same time, I would have a hard time watching it because the main character, he'd start singing about what, milk?
Yeah, he started singing about something. It was just totally strange.
Yeah, it was too overboard for me. I couldn't keep up with it, but
I mean, there was a guy with a frying pan, noodles, and it was like, what the fuck?
Thinking about it today, I would probably love that show. But young me, trying to act cool and it's weird. But no, that sounds great.
Yeah. So, what are your predictions on who do you really think is going to be coming on this the DLC for Smash? Like, they already mentioned Persona.
All right, so I think there's 5 characters coming out. Persona.
There's already one of them.
A Joker from Persona 5 is already one, so there's 4 left. I'm hoping, because I have a lot of friends who want Banjo-Kazooie to be one. I'm hoping he comes out. So
have you ever played Banjo-Kazooie?
I have not.
No. So you have like no ties with him, but you think
no ties other than like old John trying videos like, oh hey, Banjo, nuts and bolts, which is a funny video, but I have no ties to it, like you said, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Other than that, I'm trying to think of the old Nintendo ways, like it has to be on the Nintendo system. Let's see, Chrono from Chrono Trigger would be cool, but not Chrono. Let's say Frog instead. That'd be really cool.
Do you think they would have more Final Fantasy characters in there?
More Final Fantasy characters. I would really like Terra from Final Fantasy VI or Cecil from Final Fantasy IV if there were more Final Fantasy characters. So that leaves one left for my picks. It's not about thinking at this point. It's just what I would like.
Right. Well, so that's what it was just basically like. What would you like, I guess?
Everybody's favorite, and I know you guys on the internet will love it, who know what I'm talking about. Bubsy.
What could possibly go wrong?
Have you ever played Bubsy?
No.
I'll send you a video to catch you up, but Bubsy is awful. Very awful. It's a platforming game with falling damage. He's constantly talking cat puns and other nonsense. There's a whole history record book of why Bubsy is awful, as well as just the game being bad. But they made like multiple games of it. When it hit the PS1, there was a 3D version of it. It was a platformer with tank controls.
So what? This game is so bad that everybody plays it because it's so good?
It's not that everybody plays it. It's that people remember it. It was awful.
Because it's the worst game ever?
It was really bad. When I was a kid, I thought it was just bad at the video game and I couldn't beat it. But no, it's just a bad game. It's a bad game. So, the last one's a joke response, but what do you think are the next,
man,
I guess, 4 remaining DLC characters for Smash?
I don't know, man, but I know one of them is I really do hope Goku's in there. But
that would be awesome to finally bring him in around town after all the...
Everybody was hyped for him, like they were waiting. Like, I remember seeing a YouTuber and he was all excited, and there's like, it's not Goku. He's like, I don't even care anymore. And what it was, the last character they showed before Joker, it was the plant.
Yeah, there's a Piranha Plant.
The Piranha Plant.
He's out with release, but you have to, like, if you want the physical copy, you have to cash in your Nintendo coins for him. Or if you got the DLC, he just appears randomly as a challenger. I haven't gotten him yet, but he's in there, I guess.
Yeah,
it's kind of super weird.
Yeah, it was weird. So, Goku's just like, I don't know, Goku being anything is like Smash related would be kind of cool.
Yeah.
I have a feeling though, if they did have Goku, he'd be more like Ryu anyways.
That would be kind of cool.
Like they make him
have like some ranged attacks, but it's like short.
Yeah.
The Kamehameha would have to be his smash, his ultimate smash.
Yeah. I could just see him doing like whole screen smash, kind of like who's it, like the Charizard? He was doing the flame, the whole entire map.
Yeah. Well, that was the Pokemon Trainer's ultimate, because that's a character's Pokemon Trainer. It just has a few different characters, not like I was playing. Yeah.
But I guess my other 3, I don't know. Like if they did Goku, my automatic must, you always have to put his rival in, which would be Vegeta. But then I have a feeling that if they didn't do Vegeta, it would be Frieza. But then think about it even more, because I'm a big Dragon Ball Z fan, obviously. If they didn't put Vegeta or Goku, I would love for them to put the Great Ape in there. So the Great Ape is just basically a Super Saiyan because he has a tail and the moon comes up, so he turns into an ape.
Oh.
So and I'm thinking Donkey Kong, like if you threw in a Great Ape in there, like the Golden Ape, and he'll just be fighting against Donkey Kong. Like, so have 2 monkeys on there,
damn,
2 giant apes or whatever, just duking it out, like just be another powerhouse. It'd be like pretty badass to me. I don't know. And then when I think about other besides Japanese or Dragon Ball Z characters, I'm trying to think of like what games was on the Switch or what's on Nintendo.
Yeah,
to even like
any Nintendo game from like what the Wii U all the way back to the
Nintendo, like who
system.
I mean, do you think like Strider would be in there, or like Ninja Gaiden?
Ooh,
because like that
would
was
be interesting.
Yeah,
Ninja
like
Gaiden.
Yeah, because that was like back Nintendo era.
Yeah,
like,
way back in the day.
You imagine if they just brought him back and just like put him in there.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
How would he play though? I'm like, I don't know.
Wall jumping and shit.
Yeah,
there's no walls for him to jump off of.
And the only other character I'm also thinking of too is being the we unlock Snake the beginning. His rival, the other guy, is with the white hair.
Liquid Snake.
I'm not sure.
Raiden.
Yes, Raiden. If they put him in the game just to be like the challenger for Snake.
Ooh. That'd be cool. I remember playing Metal Gear Solid 2 when that came out, and being super excited to play a Snake, but he only has a little opening bit, and the rest of the game is Raiden. I remember that was kind of disappointing, even though the rest of the game was fantastic.
Is Sephiroth in this game?
He might be an assist trophy or a...
Imagine if Sephiroth was a playable character.
Yeah. That would be...
Have a long-ass sword to fight like Marth.
He'd have the long-ass sword and just reach across the whole screen.
It goes half-screen. Can you imagine? And he could fly, do like an uppercut with his wing.
Oh, yeah, because he's like a winged angel.
Yeah. That'd be pretty dope. I don't know.
That would be super cool, actually, yeah.
Or if they added a JoJo.
I would hope for Jonathan Joestar. I just like him. I know a
Yeah.
lot of people don't like part 1, but
Jonathan Joestar.
yeah.
And Dio. Just throw those two in there.
Just those two.
Yeah. I don't know. That's just my whole thought process of it.
I saw something online, like some nerd, similar nerd thinking out, nerd theories. Like what would happen if Dio was fed. Did you read part 4 or see part 4?
A little bit of it. And just you can go ahead and spoil it. Though.
Okay, so in part 4, there's a cook with a stand where I'm going to butcher it because I don't remember the specifics, but essentially the cook's stand can repair people, essentially. So like during the course of when the main characters of part 4 are eating this cook's stand's food, the one guy who's eating the food, like the main character, he's like, I don't know, this food looks kind of weird. And the other guy, he he drinks the water. It's like, oh, this is so good. Oh my God, I'm crying. And like, he just starts crying all his tears out. And the main character's like, holy shit, this is horrifying. Like, he's crying literal rivers of tears. But then the main character, or the guy who's eating the food, he's like, wow, I feel so refreshed. Oh my God. And like, his skin's beautiful and stuff. I think at one point, he pukes his guts out onto the table. And then like, he's like, no, my stomach problems are gone. But to
talk about healing factors, bro.
Yeah, exactly. To summarize this, like somebody suggested, like if Dio were to eat the food of this stand, that JoJo would grow back from part 3 Dio's body, because if you remember, in part 1 Dio got his head cut off, and in part 3 he fused his body with Jonathan Joestar's head body, the heads of the body. So somebody suggested if he ate that food, Jonathan Joestar's body would just fully grow back with Jonathan on top instead of Dio connected to the rest of Jonathan's body.
That'd be one strange theory.
It
could happen.
It could happen. A lot of fan theories are fucking out there, but it could happen. It could happen.
Anyways, are you excited for any new consoles coming out? I mean, like the whole rumors of PS5 and the Xbox Scarlet.
The only thing I'm excited about the PS5 is eventually they'll reach the PS9, which I'm sure you remember those 2000 commercials for the PS2, where like, hey, here's a PS9, you touch it, you go into virtual reality where everything's like crystal clear, real. You go into a different world and all this nonsense happens. It was just marketing, and of course it's not going to happen when the PS9 eventually comes out in 50 years. But that'd be cool that they're continuing towards that goal. Or that original marketing idea. What about you? Are you looking forward to any of the new systems coming out?
I'm looking forward to Xbox Scarlet. You know why?
Why's that?
Because I'm hoping the HoloLens will finally kick off. And that HoloLens will be cheap enough or reasonable that it turns into like a goddamn Nerve gear. Ooh. And then
Are you trying to be Sword Art Online?
I am totally trying to be Sword Art Online. I want to be Nerve geared all up. And I want to play an actual role-playing game that I can control with my eyes.
That would be super cool. Like, all of the Sword Art Online anime problems aside, which, nerds have picked apart, piece by piece, the actual world seems cool as hell. Like, just go in and go play, like...
But the games have been garbage. Have you noticed that? Like, I played the played the Vita game of Sword Art Online, and I'm like, how did you guys botch Sword Art Online when the show is a game? How did you botch that? Like, you're not even... It's like, so frustrating. But anyways, Xbox Scarlet, HoloLens, give me Nerve gear.
All right, Xbox. You got your mission. You know what to do. VR's already out. PlayStation has VR. Computer has VR. You know what to do, Xbox. Get us VR.
Right.
And get us the Nerve gear.
Even though I already know there's already like some kind of speculation going on with PlayStation and a few selected peoples, which I read an article, they were looking for people to try out a virtual reality headset for PlayStation, but it's like similar to wanting to be like Nerve gear.
Really?
But that was it. It was only in Japan, and you can only go over there, and you had to sign up, and they're only choosing a select few beta testers.
Really?
But that was about it, though. It wasn't like really going to be completely Nerve gear, but it was going to be something virtual reality Sword Art Online status. And can you imagine, like, you see the virtual reality games of that Star Wars music game. Yeah,
a lot of virtual reality. It seems kind of gimmicky from an outsider perspective, but I can totally imagine being completely immersed if you have everything on your head and just being in that world, like with the headset on. I can imagine that, but something like Sword Arts Online, where you're essentially transported to that world, seems amazing.
Yeah.
One day, hopefully. Video gamers, get on it. Developers, get on it.
Yeah. Take over my mind.
Yeah, I won't live in this world anymore. Take me to Anime Land.
Anime Land. Goddamn. We wrapping it up?
Yeah, let's go ahead and wrap it up.
We're wrapping up with some Anime Land.
Yeah, thank you for joining us for this episode and the Nerdcast episode. By the way, Merry Late Christmas, or Merry Christmas depending on when this comes out. Hope you all have a lovely holiday.
Happy holidays, y'all.
Stay entertained, and we'll catch you on the next one.
Like and subscribe. FME Podcast.
Bye.